Hello guys, back with a video today. Gonna review the Browns versus the Rams. Firstly, a quick update on where I've been. Actually went on holiday last Friday. Went to Egypt for a week. I was planning on doing a video and then uploading it there, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi was shocking. It was just, it couldn't actually do anything on the Wi-Fi. It was probably the worst Wi-Fi I've ever come across. It was probably slower than the old dial-up. But yeah, so unfortunately I wasn't able to make a video. Obviously, since I last had a video, the Browns have beat the Jets, got on the board with a win. But obviously, we took the one step forward, and then we took two steps back against the Rams. So yeah, so last night, Sunday Night Football, the Rams. My body clock's all messed up, so I actually was up watching this game. It was a late one for me. Went to sleep about 4:30 and got up at 7:30 for work. First day back after a holiday, and I was working on 3 hours sleep, so that wasn't great. But let's get into the game. First of all, I just want to say about the crowd in this game. The crowd looked like it was rocking. The atmosphere looked incredible. I really want to try and get out to Cleveland for a game. It just looks incredible. I know there's games in London, but I feel like as my first experience of an NFL game, I need to be in a stadium with the whole stadium supporting one team rather than fans from each different team, because the atmosphere is as electric as it can get. In Sunday Night Football, the Browns Falcons were on fire last night. So yeah, what I'm going to do with this game, I'm going to start with the negatives, which there's quite a few, all of them on the offensive side of the ball for me, which you wouldn't expect considering the injuries, but something needs to change with this offensive line, because it was highlighted in the commentary quite often. When Baker's throwing quicker than 2 seconds, is making all his completions and all this and this. But when you've got receivers like Odell and Jarvis Landry, they like to get vertical, they like to take the top off the defense, and how can they do that if we can't protect Baker for any longer than 3 seconds? We're not letting our routes develop, and they're two of the best route runners in the league as well. But if they can't get down the field, then there's just no point of it, is there? So there's a lot of underneath stuff last night, and Baker's just, the pocket isn't there for him. I'm not sure what they can do. I mean, the bloke from the Washington, could they call him up? Call the Washington Redskins up, see if they could do a trade with him. I don't know. This offensive line needs improving, and whilst we've got Baker on the rookie contract, we need to go all in. Do everything we can, everything. So yeah, that offensive line was a big negative for me last night. Obviously, they are playing against high-level players, Aaron Donald and Dante Fowler, but still, it can't happen every time he tries to let the routes develop. He just ends up getting hit. He's rolling out the pocket. He's dead sprinting to one side and throwing on the move. And you can't expect them to. They're not high level passes, are they? They're not high percentage passes. So yeah, for me in this game, the play calling in the fourth quarter was questionable. Several times, questionable play calls. And the one that sticks out to me like a sore thumb is, I think it was 17-13 down. We're on the Rams 40 and it's 4th and 9. And you call a draw play. Honestly, you've got to be kidding me. Nick Chubb's having a great game, don't get me wrong, but 4th and 9 and you call a draw play. I'm not sure. There's got to be something you could dial up other than that. I mean, yeah, it's actually getting me a bit angry thinking about it, I guess. Excuse me. So if you're going to call a draw play, you might as well just punt the ball. I mean, the defence is playing very well at this point. You might as well try and pin them back in their own 10. Why not? If you're going to call a draw play, just punt the ball. Yeah, so we end up, after the turnover on downs, I think they get a field goal and it goes 20-13. And then we've actually got a chance to tie the game at the end of the game. I think it was an interception. And then, yeah, we go down the field. Then we get first and goal from the 4-yard line. I don't know what happened. Those 4 plays that Freddie Kitchens called, surely there's got to be a better play on one of them. There's got to be something which, even if it's a 2-point conversion play, it's that close. There's got to be something in the locker, maybe a little bit of trickery. You've got to have something there, and the fact that that it was shocking to me. I'm not sure if Baker wasn't very comfortable in the pocket because it was closing in them all game. But one thing on the 4th and 4, first of all, he calls a timeout. Why would you call a timeout? Got 3 timeouts left and there's 33 seconds left. If we don't use the timeout and we don't get the touchdown, at least you can stop the clock every time they run a play, and there's still a slight chance, even for a Hail Mary. You never know, you might block the punt and jump on it on the end zone. All these things are possible. I don't know why they call a timeout. I mean, I haven't watched any press conferences, so they may have explained it, I'm not sure, but logically in my head that does not make sense. And out of the timeout, that is the play. First of all, it looked like Baker was seeing ghosts in that pocket. It didn't seem like he was trusting that pocket to stand up. He had a pocket there for him, and I've seen a few pictures on Twitter today. There's a picture and it's wide open. If he just sprints forward, it's a touchdown. I know it's a split-second decision when you're doing these things, but then it's rolling out on the right, going backwards, throwing off the back foot. I mean, nothing good can happen from that, can it? I know you seen it today with Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson yesterday. Sorry, making these sorts of plays, but these aren't plays you'd be doing at this point. There has to be something you could have lined up. Yeah, so that's my little rant over. I mean, I don't know if I'm being too harsh here, but something like play calling was horrendous to me. And I love Freddie and I love Baker, but mate, I don't know. I don't know what to suggest at this point. Right, let's talk about some positives then. Firstly, Nick Chubb, he looked awesome in the 96 yards on 24 carries. And if we're going to win games this season, he's going to be an integral part in the offense. He's running the ball hard. He's a great slasher. He's got great balance as well. And it was again said in the commentary about how many tackles he avoids. He gets hit, but he stands up. It'd be interesting to see when Kareem Hunt comes back off the suspension to see how they split the carries there. But Nick Chubb had a great game. Myles Garrett, he was wrecking the pocket all night when he had the sack, he had the forced fumble, and he's looking like the sort of defensive player of the year candidate that a lot of people did think he would be before the start of the season. But yeah, shout out to Myles Garrett for having a big game. I mean, he's a monster. I'm expecting to see these sort of performances from him most weeks, to be honest, because no one can really deal with him. I mean, he's so tall and big, and he moves so quickly, and he's bendy around the corners. He's incredible. But that's what you expect from number 1 picks, I guess. Uh, yeah, and final positive for me was the DBs and the safeties. Obviously, it was well documented before the game, all these injuries on the back end. And let's be honest, they was not the reason why the Browns lost this game. They played awesome, in my opinion. So big shout out to all of them, because obviously a lot of them went starting games any normal week, but obviously with the big injury report that we had, it was necessary for them to play. So they played out their skin. They can walk out of that stadium with their head held high. And no doubt to me, if any of them do get released further down the line, that some team will pick them up, because they play very well. And let's not forget, this Rams offense is elite. At points they didn't look at. They were made to look quite average, in my opinion, at some points. So, yeah, big shout out to them. There's a lot to work on for the next game for the Browns, and obviously we've got the Ravens next. Big divisional game, and it feels like a must-win already. We're going in there 1-2. The Ravens are 2-1 after losing to the Chiefs, which I will touch on that game tomorrow, because that was a great game of football. But it feels like a must-win. I don't know why. If we got real hopes of winning this division, we need to be winning next week against the Ravens. But plenty to work on, especially that Ravens defense. They know how to get after the quarterback, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. But best of luck to the Rams for the season. Very, very good football team, top level. And I'm going to give an honourable shout out to Cooper Kupp. I love this guy. Out of a small college, he's just incredible. And the one play that stands out for me is when he's barking at, I think it was Brandon Cooks. He would have been offsides, it'd have been a legal formation or whatever, and he was shouting at him to get on the line of scrimmage. That's incredible to see those sorts of things. I've seen it happen. I love him. He's so good. He doesn't drop much. I mean, I think he did drop one, which is quite open, which surprised me, but he's so reliable, and he seems very humble in the way he celebrates. He doesn't really do much. He just gives the ball back to the refs and gets on with it, and he just does his job, doesn't he? I mean, he's a top player in my eyes. I mean, he's probably, if not one of the top 3 slot receivers in the league, he's probably the best, and that's my opinion. Yeah, so that's my quick review on the Browns versus the Rams. Not a great day, was it? Stayed up all night to watch that one, and gone to bed a bit sad, I think. So I'll be back tomorrow with another video reviewing the weekend's games. And got plenty to talk about. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like. That'd be much appreciated. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would help me out quite a lot. And Browns fans, let me know in the comments, am I being too harsh? Should I be digging someone else out? Let me know. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.